Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Deya and today I'm going to be reacting to some Itzy. I'm so excited. I freaking love Itzy. I think they're just a phenomenal group. I love the amount of energy that they have in their songs, in their music videos, their choreographies. They're just so much fun. Also, the fact that they have a song called Dala Dala and that is my boyfriend's nickname is perfect. It's so funny because every time we go to this Korean barbecue place, like our favorite Korean barbecue place, is constantly playing that song. So every time it comes up, my boyfriend's like, and I'm just like, I can't. So yeah, I realized that I don't have any music video reactions to Itzy, and that's because when I had my previous channel, I did all of them. But now that I have this one, it's kind of like I'm starting fresh. So a lot of you guys don't know who my bias is. My bias is Itzy. I think she is just so freaking adorable. I absolutely loved her from the very beginning and I thought she was just such an incredible dancer. And I know she just has like this vibe, like this badass vibe about her that I just love. So yeah, this is Itzy's Wannabe and I'm so excited. Alrighty guys, let's get it. Oh. I'm telling you, it's that, oh yes girl. It's that energy that they have. It's so like bad. It's that bad girl energy. I love it. I love their outfits. The transition was so dope. The hairdresser in me is like, ah! And I'm screaming. I kind of love this, and I'll explain it later. I love her with short hair. She is just so damn cute. She's like feeling herself. I'm not gonna lie, Ryujin is like a bias that can be so hard in this video. I'm living for it. That's gonna be judgy. I'm like, okay. Get it! It's so cute! Oh my god, that leg work. Yes. I really enjoyed that. I gotta say, I absolutely think that it's like, it was very smart of them to kind of release it like now, especially since yesterday was International Women's Day. And this is such like such an empowering song in a way that you should always be comfortable in your own skin. And I think as females, and especially for them being idols, they're constantly being judged by how they look or what they wear and stuff like that, and it just adds so much pressure. But just being a woman in general is, there's so much pressure, and it's so sad because sometimes women themselves are like the most awful people towards each other. And rather than empowering each other and bringing each other up, you know, like sometimes for the most part you see women kind of bringing each other down or just being catty over the dumbest things, and it's like, no. I can't tell you guys, especially through social media, how many times I see like women just being so nasty to each other, and I think to myself, if only women could be just so much more supportive, like we would just be more united and so much happier as opposed to like trying to compete against each other. And it's just crazy. I absolutely love this video, especially because of the fact that, you know, they're sending a message to just be comfortable in your own skin. You know, each and every one of us are extremely different in our own quirky way, and that's fine. You know, everyone talks about like what is normal, but I think different is normal. Nobody is made the same. I think we should just all embrace the crazy parts of ourselves that make us who we are. What I wanted to talk about in the music video, when I mentioned Yeji's part, that she was like in the club, like she kind of wasn't dancing, and I absolutely love that. It almost seemed like she was very insecure in that scene about like dancing and having people judge her for it. But it's so funny because Yeji is such an incredible dancer, and it makes you wonder, like for me at least in the music video, it made me wonder like if she has ever actually felt some sort of, you know, insecurity towards her dancing, because she's just so incredibly badass and she owns herself like so well that it makes you question, like, have these thoughts like actually come about in your head? Because if so, girl, you own that dance floor. So I just like that there was like that bit of relatability, because I personally can't dance. I admire dancers because they're just amazing. I wish that I could dance. I like shimmy here and there, but that's as far as it'll go because I have 2 left feet. I cannot dance to save my life. Of course, you know, I'll go to clubs and I'll dance here and there, but it's like, get enough drinks in me and I'll dance my heart out, even though I look crazy, even though I don't know what I'm doing. I'll just have fun with it. And I think that's kind of like what it reminded me in this scene. You know, she just seemed very insecure, and then out of nowhere, like the music started picking up and then she just kind of let loose, and it's like, yes. And honestly, it was like that for each and every one of them. There's just so many different things that I remember like that has happened to me that I kind of related to in this music video. Like Leah's scene, she kind of just made her own runway, and I think that's so important. Like I remember the first time I ever felt extremely confident with the way I dressed and the way I kind of just like am myself and my style or whatever, was in New York. This one guy just like shouted from across the street, and he's like pointing at me, looking at me, and he's like, "Oh girl, work that runway, it's yours, baby." And I was like, what on earth? And I remember how I felt that day, because that day specifically I wasn't feeling well, and I was kind of just like walking around Times Square by myself, and it just gave me this extreme boost of like life and energy that I didn't even know I had within me, and I just felt confident the whole day, and I was just like strutting in the street like, oh yeah, I can do anything now. But yeah, this is kind of like that. It gave me that energy, like that feel when Leah's just strutting down that like the table, and then she sees herself in like this runway, and she's kind of just like doing her own thing, feeling herself. And I think that's so incredibly important, to just kind of be confident in your own skin, in what makes you happy, and just do you. Correction, I just rewatched the video and I realized that I confused Leah with Yuna, and I don't know why. I guess it was like the transition of her like walking on the little table, and then it like transitioned to Yuna like doing the catwalk. I don't know how I confused that, but I apologize. Anywho, everything I said still applies. I still feel the same way. And even like Ryujin's scene, like she cuts her hair. I can't tell you how often I've felt, especially in the hair industry. I'm a hairstylist, if you guys didn't know, but working in the hair industry and seeing how confident women feel with long hair. Like, I've never been able to grow my hair long. I used to have long hair when I was like 13, and then ever since I cut it, it never grew back. And it was kind of just like, I kind of grew comfortable with having short hair because I felt like it looked better on me anyway because I have a long face. But I see women with these long hair, and most of the time women hide behind their hair because they feel more, you know, confident with their long hair. And granted, long hair is beautiful, but so is short hair. Like, if you can rock a short hairstyle, like, kudos to you. And Ryujin just looks so beautiful with that short, sleek hair, you know, like, it's just so, it's so her. And I got really excited when I saw her cutting her hair like a little shorter, and I was like, yeah girl, like, own it. The only one that I actually was a little confused about was Taeryung, and I'm not sure if I pronounce her name. I'm horrible at pronouncing names, but her scene, she's kind of like in a schoolgirl outfit. I don't really, like, at first I thought it was just like, you know, school related and kind of just the pressures of, like, you know, study, and you have to grow up to be this certain type of person, or, you know, study this thing to become this thing. And I don't know, maybe that was it. But then there were like drones around, and then she kind of turned around and defeated the drones with her like stare. I didn't really understand that bit, but I do understand the empowerment of it, and I did enjoy that as well. I don't know, I really like this music video, guys. I thought it was a lot of fun. The music video in itself, the transitionings were awesome, even though I got confused at one bit. I don't know why. I'm just like a total loser, I guess, but whatever. The song itself was a lot of fun. Another song that has a lot of energy for it, and just such an incredible message. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna give this song 2 thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you'd like to, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys on my next video. Much love.